Oh, it says I'm live.
Hey, Tubies, it's Psychic Bob. We're back. And look who's here with me, Lady Angela. Lady Angela, hang up your telephone now.
Okay.
Well, guys, I tell you, we have had a drama today trying to get all this going. We're a little later than we planned, but look who's here. Lady Angela, will you say hi to the YouTubers? Okay, I can't hear you, Lady Angela. Can you turn your mic on?
Yeah, my mic's on.
We're getting a silent problem here. Up at the top of your screen, it should have a microphone button. It'll say mute or turn on your mic. Click that.
I hear me talking on your YouTube live feed right now.
Can't hear you, Lady Angela. I hope other people are here. I'm not hearing you, though. Can you hear me? Well, guys, I don't know if we're getting Lady Angela here. I hope I can see her. I hope you guys can see her, too.
I hear you fine.
Lady Angela, I've got no sound on your end. Up at the top of your screen, there should be a microphone toggle button. Run your mouse over the top of the screen.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, but that's the mute. I hear mine. Hey.
I can't hear you. You're not broadcasting any sound live.
I hear me on your YouTube.
Really? I'm not getting a thing on this end.
How weird. Yeah, I hear me on Hangouts and YouTube live right now.
All right, let me check my settings. Maybe it's something on my side. Let's see here. Control room. Angela, let me raise your volume up here.
I got my volume all the way up.
Okay, hold on a second.
Oh, they say that they can hear and see us both.
They can hear and see us. Okay, good, because I'm not hearing you. You're deaf on my side. Oh, you know what? I just found out. Never mind. Psychic Bob's a klutz. I just muted my own computer. All right, Angela, can you talk now?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. We're in business. I'm gonna hang up the phone. Tubies, we made it. My God, Psychic. You know, Psychic Bob is a better psychic than a technician. Well, thank God for that. Well, Lady Angela, how are you tonight?
I got delay. And you going on Hangouts and YouTube.
Okay. Well, that's all right. At least we're connecting. Are you hearing me okay, though?
I hear you great.
Okay, I can hear you too.
This is cool.
This is so cool. Well, Lady Angela and I have been working for the last hour trying to get this broadcast up. And we're still going to work on it. Next time we'll be a little smoother. But just to be here with you guys live is really exciting.
Which one do I listen to?
What are you hearing?
I hear you on YouTube and I hear you on Hangouts, and there's a delay, so I'm like feeling schizophrenic.
We're broadcasting through Hangouts, so hang up YouTube.
Oh, hang up YouTube? Okay. I'm here.
Okay, now we got you.
Yes.
All right. There we go. This is much better. Now we're having less delay.
Cool. How exciting is this?
This is so much fun. Oh my God. Well, guys, I can't see the chat yet for some reason. So anyways, that's in YouTube, but I can't have YouTube open while I'm broadcasting. For some reason, I haven't figured this out, but we will get to your chats hopefully soon. Next time we'll be able to monitor the chat, you know. Unless maybe I could mute YouTube and maybe see.
That's what I was just going to say.
Let's try that. Oh my gosh, we are just such a mess, aren't we?
We're wonderful.
Something's going on because I can't. Let's see. Let me go over to this. Boy, I tell you, Angela, thank God we don't run the world because we'd hit the wrong buttons and start a nuclear war or something.
Say, oops, backspace, backspace.
Okay, I think I can get my channel going here with my broadcast live. We're live now. We got 29 people so far.
Oh, cool. Hi, everybody.
All right, hold on just a second. Well, let me see if I'm gonna mute the sound on. Okay, I think I can get my channel going here with my broadcast live. Hold on, we're live now. All right, I can see the chat. Oops, now I've lost my broadcast. Hold on.
We're a mess, but we're getting better.
We're good, yeah. No, great things are not accomplished in 5 seconds. All right, let me see if I can see the chat. I've muted the sound. Oh my God, we got a lot of people now. I can't read that little chat.
Look at you.
All right, we got to give a shout out to Debbie Bailey's here, and Stacy Lee Phillips, and Melanie Miller, and Tamara Jack, and Shannon Dukowitz, and Debbie, oops, let's move, Debbie Webby, Aaron Williams, Rick's Hot Angel. Hey, Rick, it's Hot Angel. Good to see you. Amy Bell, TK101, Rahel's here. Oh, yay. I like Rahel. We talked recently. I did a messages from the spirit world message for her. And, oh, this is so wonderful. There's Melanie there. All right, looks like we got people here.
Ooh, I see them too. And it's muted on YouTube. Hi, everybody.
Yeah, there we go. We are live. Can you believe it? Psychic Bob Live. Now, how many times have we ever had this in our lives, you know?
Never.
Anyway,
we're like
weeks of streaming me live, you're like, turn that guy off. He's crazy. Don't want to hear.
Holy moly, we did it.
We did it. I'm telling you. Tell me, Lady Angela, what are you working on these days? You've been very busy, and you know, I just want to hear kind of, you know, are you making books of shadows, or what are you doing?
Yes, I've actually, there's been a rise in my products of making bound book of shadows, ones with nice leather covers, and I make them of all sizes, and they're all custom for each customer. Maybe they want a certain color of a leather cover, or certain emblems on the pages, or certain charms on it, and I really enjoy that because each one's one of a kind, and they're really specific to the person I make it for, and they really love them. That's my favorite thing I've been making. It takes a while to make them, almost 3 weeks to make just one, but I love it, and I put my heart in it, and I really get good reviews on it.
I'm so excited. By the way, for those who are new here, we should probably tell people who you are. I mean, a lot of people know who you are, but you haven't been on YouTube in a while because you've had a lot going on with the move and starting your, you know, new life in Colorado.
Yep.
So Lady Angela is a very dear friend of mine, and she's also high priestess of our spiritual order, the Order of the Purple Cord.
Mm-hmm.
We're a Wiccan order. Lady Angela, I'm going to go grab my travel book of shadows.
Oh, cool.
Talk about the Order of the Purple Cord, okay?
Cool.
So, Angela, you can take over for a few minutes.
Okay. Well, I'm excited that we finally got this going because me and Bob have been talking for a while about making videos together, doing rituals or just chatting about the different topics. And it's a whole new angle or a whole new offering to his following as well as my own, and to provide, you know, videos in tandem where we work together, and we have a lot of fun. And so this is super cool that we finally broke this barrier, and we're here together live on YouTube. It's so awesome. We've really been wanting to do this for a while. Thank you all for being here. We're super stoked.
Yay! I'm back. Oops, I'm tangled up in cords here. Ah, my Lord have mercy. Well, anyways,
this is so cool.
I want to show you guys this now. So those of you who've been following my channel, you know this, but it's been a little while since I've shown this. This is one of the books that Angela makes, She made that for me. It's my travel book of shadows. Now she makes really big books.
Yes.
I can't travel with my big book because I go on trains and planes and stuff, and I needed something smaller. And it's my travel needs, I think, that got you thinking about this, wasn't it, Angela?
Yes, it was. It was.
I said, I love my book of shadows, but I can't take it with me. And Angela, because one time I was traveling, it was a Sabbath, and Lady Angela, she said, well, are you going to bring your book of shadows? I said, well, it's too big. I can't go in my suitcase. I have weight restrictions on the luggage.
Mm-hmm.
Came up with an idea. She said, why can't we shrink it down a little bit, make a travel version? And she made me this beautiful book. It's done in purple velvet.
Mm-hmm.
It's got beautiful silver, antique silver. I'm trying to see with the glare here. Corner tabs. Yes.
The thought behind the travel book is it's for, a lot of times we're out in nature. We're not at home in our bedroom or in our living room where when we do ritual, we're outside. And we don't want to be propping up this great big heavy book. But this one isn't all about the how-to info and stuff. It's stuff you need when you're out working magic. You need a moon ritual. You need some timing info. You need to know about what the numbers mean or the colors. On the spot stuff that we thought you would need right then and there. And also it has the blank journal pages throughout, really beautifully decorated journal pages. So the rituals you do most often, you add to your book and you add to it often, and it becomes more and more connected with you. It's your intimate book of shadows that you take when you're on the go. It's your travel book of shadows.
Absolutely. I'm with you on that. Just to show you guys how beautiful these little books are. She does them in hard covers, and she does all the artwork in them and the graphics and the calligraphy. And they're done on really high quality parchment.
Mm-hmm. Heavyweight parchment.
Heavyweight parchment. And to show you, like she was telling you about the pages that are blank, she sometimes does facing pages, like if you have a spell that you like, and she'll put a facing page in this blank so you can make notes about that ritual. And she also has multiple blank pages. Oops, hold on, let me find a facing page blank one here. Here's one, okay. So like you can see on this side of the page, we've got the spell, and then over there is a blank. So if you have thoughts you want to share or change,
they're lined. Mm-hmm.
Yes, they're lined. You can see that. And I love this. I really take this every time I travel with me. And it gives me that feeling of my connection to my faith. Wherever I am, I've got my book of shadows. I can do my rituals. And it's really special. And look at this. She put a raven in here. As many of you know, Angela, I've been fortunate. We've been graced with titles by a prince. And I hold the title now, Duke of Ravensworth. And so I have a raven in here.
And that's kind of some of the things I do to make it unique and personal and customized to each buyer or each practitioner that I'm lucky enough to create one of these one-of-a-kind books for. Some people are into a certain goddess, or perhaps they're more connected with the pentacle or with a certain animal. And what I've actually started to do is not only like on the outside, the different metal charms I'll use to decorate it, but I've designed some special journal pages. One time I made a dragon book, and this was fun. The leather I used was it looked like a scorched red and black mix of the leather. It was awesome. And then on the inside, I designed journal pages that had like a watermark or faded out dragon in the center, but it was still lined with the nice border. And it was a unique, one-of-a-kind dragon book. And if that person's watching here, you know who you are. And that was your book, and I really loved it. I love making them all. And each one's unique and one-of-a-kind. It's so awesome.
It is awesome. I'm a big fan of Lady Angela's books.
Well, thank you. I love making them. I designed the pages, and so I print them out as they're ordered. And then I'll sort them out. That takes time. I'll punch the holes. I sew them together by hand. And just every bit of it is all one-of-a-kind, handmade. I love it. I really enjoy it.
Well, I tell you, you guys are studying Wicca. Angela, can you turn your volume down because the feedback is cutting off my feed?
Sure. The volume on my video or
your speaker volume?
Oh,
because I'm
oh, okay.
getting back and it's cutting me off. So
How about now?
yeah, that's better. Okay.
Okay.
So anyways, as I was saying, guys, her books are one of a kind. She's even put in here, look at this beautiful satin ribbons that you can have page markers.
Hmm.
And Angela, you'll custom work the book, won't you? I mean, if somebody has, as you said earlier, something they really love or a particular color. Now, see, I'm crazy about purple.
Yep.
Look at this deep blackish
Yours
purple.
is yours is especially one of a kind because I used crushed velvet on yours. And
I
I
love
haven't
it. I'm
made any
crazy
other
about it.
persons with crushed velvet. It was just something I had and it spoke to me. And I believe it was around your birthday. And it just kind of came together. And then the raven inside cover, it just fell in place. And it was just spirit talked to me and I made it. And that was that. And it was so fun to surprise you with it.
Well, I tell you, Angela always gives me amazing presents. Angela, turn your speakers down just a little more, hon.
Okay.
Um, but Angela makes amazing presents, and this is probably one of my most treasured gifts of hers. And this is, these books are heirloom books, like, we all forget we're all going to get old someday and we're going to leave this world. And wouldn't
Yes.
it be nice to have a piece of your magic that you could leave to another witch?
Hmm. And it's the best of both worlds. A lot of people, I mean, we're all particular with our own craft and our own beliefs and what is our book of shadows. It's very personal. And some are opposed to having one that's made by someone else. They want to handwrite it. Where my books encourage them to handwrite into it and to add to it, which makes it more personal and that connection. And the book is really, it's them. You connect with it and it becomes like your right hand, a very big part of you and your craft.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Lady Angela, I want to ask you some questions because, we have a lot of new people here in my channel and also at yours
Hmm.
who are starting out in the craft. And, well, as a witch who's practiced for years, what would you say to somebody who says, I'm starting into the craft? How do I get into being a Wiccan? What do I do?
You read, you keep your nose in a book at all times, and you start doing. I mean, I read for years everything I could get my hands on that was witchy. I wanted to learn all about it, but it wasn't until I started doing. And you're going to stumble, and you're going to feel like maybe right now is the time you want to do this spell, and it might not be this moon cycle or whatever. But Spirit's talking to you. You have to trust in your hunches and your instinct, and just jump out there and do it because you're trusting in yourself and Spirit, and you can never go wrong with that.
Absolutely. I think you're so right about that. And, I think that, also as you're saying, read and practice. I think when I first started the craft, I was a little scared, like, oh, what if I do a spell wrong?
Hmm.
But really, I think if you're doing it with serious focus and intention,
Hmm.
you're not going to do anything really wrong.
Right. Well, it's like some people, they might certain like smells, let's say herb smells, maybe rosemary to them doesn't mean healing, but a certain smell like a mentholatum smell like your mom rubbed on your chest, to me that sparks within me the feeling of healing. And then when you start finding herbs that smell like it, maybe the book says it means this, but when you smell crushed rosemary or crushed eucalyptus, it smells like mentholatum, and to you that's healing. You got to go with what you feel and what lights you up inside, because that's where the power is. It's in you.
I so agree. Absolutely.
Yep.
One of the things that I also find is that, when we practice, one of the things I encourage people to be careful of is don't become a fundamentalist Wiccan.
Yes.
Don't feel like
Yes.
it always has to be this way. It can never be that way. Wicca is free flowing, like nature is free flowing. A stream may flow 1,000 years one direction and
Yep.
eventually wear away a rock and move a whole different direction. And
Yep.
that's what we need to be able to practice. We may start one way and then we'll find over time we end up going a different way. And it's all good because, like for example, like what I was saying about being fundamentalist, like you might find like every time you cast a circle, you use your athame, okay? But one day you may say, well, I'll try using my wand, and you find out that the wand for you works better than the athame. Now, I
No,
know
yeah,
cast
I
circles
agree.
with wand or with athame or even magic staff. In fact, look, Lady Angel, I got my magic staff back here.
I love that sting.
Agree? You know, I got this. This was literally driftwood that came out of the river down by my work.
Yep, I love it. I love it. And some will connect more to an athame than a wand. Or maybe they'll use one sometimes for certain things and some for other times for certain things. And I got to say thanks to everybody in chat. You guys are really participating, putting some great things. Hi, you all. Hi, Pam.
Yeah, I got to check. You know, guys, I'm not very good at doing multitasking, so I'm not ignoring you. I got to. Oh, there's Jennifer's here. Jennifer Croxton, a good friend of mine. Pamela's here. Oh my
One of
God,
my
a lot of
specials
you.
at Pam Sanford. She's and Dawn Chance is here. These are Purple Core people on here. We got quite a
Cord,
few.
happy day to Purple Cord.
Oh, and Rick Shot Angel, that's a Purple Cord person.
Yeah,
Amari is Purple Cord. Oh yeah. Hi everybody. We love you.
we love you. We love you.
Oh yeah.
You know, speaking of purple cords, Angela, I think I told you this, but the purple cord people don't know this. Well, as many of you know, I am being stalked and harassed. I generally don't talk about it much. But one of my other treasures that was stolen when my jewelry was stolen, which I talked about earlier today, was my purple cord. They took my purple cord. But that's okay because that too can go because now I get to make a new one.
Yep. Yep.
And in fact, while we're talking, usually you talk for a second. I'm going to go get my purple cord to show them some purple cords.
This is so cool, you guys. We could do so much with this. We've been talking about for so long, doing rituals, doing joint videos, training videos. This is very exciting. I'm really, really happy about this. And certain ones that'll be just purple cords, certain ones that are for everybody, and question and answer sessions. This is awesome. I'm so stoked about this. Wow, you guys are awesome in the chat box too. This is awesome.
Yay. Okay, I'm back. So, talking about purple cords, for those of you who are new here, maybe some of you aren't purple cord members, we ask in the order of the purple cord. We have only a few requirements,
Mm-hmm.
and one of them is that you honor the Wiccan Rede, which means in it harm none, do it well. So no black magic, no, excuse me, curses, no evil. So we don't do that. We also ask each member, as a sign of their commitment to the order, to make a purple cord that they wear.
Mm-hmm.
And this cord should be woven in some manner. You can make it as a necklace or as a cincture to wear around your robes or bracelet, however you like. I'm making one that's going to be a cincture here, and this week is one of my projects I'm starting. And for those of you who may not know what to use, this is, oh, there's your little doggy. One of the wonderful things is to use purple paracord.
That's a pretty one too. Looks shiny.
It is, it's kind of satiny looking. But this is
That's a
called
good deal.
paracord. And if you go on eBay or Amazon, you look up paracord. I think this is 2mm paracord.
Mm-hmm.
You can buy this like about $6 for I don't know, this is like 180 yards or something.
That's a really good deal.
You know, and I haven't opened it up yet because I don't want to open it. I'll get all entangled. You know me, technical stuff, I'll get all tangled up in it.
But you did this. You worked this. You conquered it.
I'm telling you.
I'm so proud of you.
What we'll do is, you know, I'm going to start weaving a cord and I'm going to make a cincture. So we'll be showing that in future broadcasts. But
Cool.
I just want to give you know, some options for cords. Now, I also have made cords out of yarn as well. Purple yarn is great. In fact, let me get my other purple. I forgot to get this other one. But let me get that. Angela, take over for a second.
Some people are asking about how to get into the purple cord. Pretty much all you have to do is send an email requesting to join. You can send it to Bob's email, which is readings@robert-hickman.com. And you can find his email address on his website also, which is robert-hickman.com. Or you could go on Facebook and look us up. Just type in Order of the Purple Cord, you can send a message to the admins, which is me and Bob, and we have a couple other admins too. I think maybe one other admin, which is our Lord Guardian of the Order, Tony Paulson. But you can, oh, that's really cool, Bob. But just send us an email. We'll reply and send you a little bit more information. We'll send you your certificate, an official certificate for the order. And then as long as you're over 18, we can add you to our secret group page on Facebook, which is really great. It's a close-knit group. We're there to support and share each other's spiritual journeys. You don't have to be Wiccan to join. They're asking how to join, so I was giving them your email and everything. And
wonderful. Yes, we invite you all to join. Speaking of purple quartz, this is one of my wizards that I just got recently. It's a cool wizard statue. He had a little dragon on the crystal ball, but it broke off, so I got to fix that. But I love this, and I had this little cord I made, and I thought, oh, it's perfect for him.
It's cute as all.
Let me see how he's holding the cord. Isn't that great? Can you guys see?
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's one of our mascots. That's on my altar. I'm setting up an altar for the purple cord, which I'll be showing in a video in the next few weeks. So we
haven't seen your altar for the purple cord in a while with the big tapestry and all. It's awesome.
It's being redone, so that's why it's been a little delayed. But I will have that soon for you guys. We'll be doing a YouTube video.
Oh, we're gonna have fun with this.
Now, this purple cord, I want to show you guys because you don't have to make a giant cord. You can make a small cord. This one I actually originally made as a necklace.
Love it.
And you can also, this is woven out of various shades of purple. They're about 3 different, it's hard to see here with the light, but they're about 3 different shades of purple in this cord, and they're all woven together. And you can have other colors in your purple cord, but the predominant overall effect should be that you'd say, oh, it's a purple cord, not a green cord. You know, you could have green or gold or red or blue or pink in your purple cord as well, but it should be predominantly purple.
This is so cool. And the little chat box on the side, you know, I'm a multitasker.
I'm not. Thank you, Bob, can only do one thing because it's like I tell people when they come for reading, I said, when I'm in channeler mode, I can't remember names. I can't remember who you are. I just know what the spirit says.
Yep.
I'm not a multitasker. You know, when I used to work in the corporate world, I always got written up like needs to improve multitasking. I just don't do that.
Oh, that's funny.
And I try to do it well. So that's just.
Yep, Dawn Chance, you're correct. You don't have to be Wiccan to join the Order of the Purple Cord. You just have to be of a like mind. We have several people that they've come from other religions. Heck, even me and Bob, we experimented with other religions too, but we found our own way, which is with being an eclectic Wiccan, which means that we believe in what we resonate with. How would you describe eclectic Wiccan, Bob?
Well, you know, when we talk about eclectic Wiccan, oops, hold on, I got my screens messed up here. Eclectic Wiccan means that your overall structure and your beliefs are Wiccan, but within that, we are free as eclectic. We're free to choose the god and goddess that we want. Like, for example, if you're Gardnerian, okay, and, you know, like Gardnerians are strict formal structure covens. They have strict religion, like every Gardnerian does the same ritual the same way. They invoke the same deities generally. Eclectic means like we as Wiccans, you know, one week we might do a ritual and invoke Pan, and then the next week we might do a different ritual and invoke, you know, Osiris. So our inner connection with deity is a little more fluent and liberal, I'd say, than traditional Wiccan, as you know, English Wiccan. But, you know, as eclectic Wiccans, we have a very much a live and let live philosophy. We do believe in the major tenets of the faith, such as that there is a dual divinity, a god and goddess. But as eclectic Wiccans, especially in the Order of the Purple Cord, we let you choose who you call your god and your goddess. Now, we do have as the overall patrons of our order, Isis and Horus, okay? But we don't say you have to worship them or have them on your altar. But when we do major group events, we will call on them, heads of the order. But as your own practice, we don't require you to worship them. You can, you know, you might say, well, I worship Freya or I worship Thor. And we have no problem with that. In fact, Lady Angela and I both, we're kind of very polytheistic. Like some days
Yeah,
I'll
we are.
pray to Thor, some days I pray to Isis, some day, it depends on what I'm working on. But one of the things I would say also in the concept of eclecticism, and this is a criticism, a lot of people criticize eclectic Wiccans because they say, oh, you're not, focused on one deity, you just use deities. And I like to correct that because I say, I only work with deities that I've actually invested time in with getting to know. I don't just pull out a book and say, oh, well, we'll try this deity today. No, the deities that I work with, I've really spent time with getting to study them and know them before bringing them into my eclectic pantheon.
I think we should do a video, our next one, and maybe we can record it, but definitely a live session where we do speak about deity and how you and I, we've chatted about this in depth many, many times about, deity, the God, the goddess, what's it about, all the different names. I think everybody would enjoy that and it'd be fun.
I think that would be fun. We could go on for 20 hours talking, Angela and I.
Yeah, we do. It's always at least an hour and a half we burn through on a phone call.
Oh Lord, well, Angela, we just started we're going to take our phone calls and go so and let everybody else join in.
Yep.
Good. But I'm so glad you guys are here. We're not going to stay on here too long tonight because Angela has stuff to do and I actually have stuff to do too.
Yep.
We are so excited. We finally got it going. Thank you to all of you for your patience as we were starting and stopping. It's what we had to go through. And I think it's been worth it,
Yep. Maybe we can make a regular, because even on the days when I work Sundays, I get off early every week. Maybe we could start doing a thing like maybe Sundays. We'll chat about this maybe.
I like that idea. I think that's something we definitely need to look at.
I think we could do
Sunday
that.
evening. What do you guys think? Do you guys in the chat have anything that you like? You think about maybe having a live broadcast on Sundays? Would you guys enjoy that?
I think they would.
All right. I think it's wonderful. Well, guys, listen, I want to just say thank you for being here. I love you guys.
Yep.
Sending blessings. If you haven't been over to Lady Angela's page, go subscribe to her. If you don't remember what it is, you can always go to the front of my page, and on the right, I have channels I recommend. You'll see Lady Angela at the top there. So, what is your channel? Rare Wicca Spells or
Angela McAllister, Rare Wicca Spells. And Rare Wicca Spells is all one word. And also go check out my website. It's rarewiccaspells.com. And visit Bob's too, which is robert-hickman.com. We'd love to see you there.
We'd love to see you there. And also, just so you know, especially for the newbies, if you go over to my website, and let's say, you can't remember YouTube, but you remember my website, every Monday I have the horoscopes video also available at my website. So, that's something you can look at.
Awesome. Well, I got to go. I got company showing up. We're having a dinner, but I've loved this, and we got to start doing this on a regular. This is too cool. I'm so proud of you getting it going.
Lady Angela, thanks for being here. I love you. Sending blessings.
Bye, everyone. Love you, and we'll see you next time.
Hey, bye-bye. Well, guys, thank you for being here. It's so much fun. And we'll see you back here tomorrow. What's tomorrow? It's Saturday. We have Saturday night seance. Maybe we'll do a live seance. You guys want that? That'd be fun. We can all gather live and do it. I like that. All right, we'll see you here tomorrow. Thanks for being with us tonight. I love you. We'll see you then. Till then, may you always blessed be.